In the story, Little Red Riding Hood almost falls for the wolf, who is disguised as her grandmother. In life, we sometimes get fooled by appearances. Something may look kind, safe, or familiar, but it may not be what it seems. Sometimes we need to look a little deeper and find what is truly hidden underneath. Hello, everyone. This is the BeFM Kids Club, and I'm your host, Andrew Murphy. All right, everyone. Wow, it's been a while. How's your summer been? Mine was fantastic, and I know I'm going to get into that a little bit later. But before we start, I do have to give a big shout out to Asia Campbell for filling in for me while I was away. I tuned in while I was on vacation in Canada, and absolutely amazing. So thanks again to Asia and the entire team here at the Kids Club. Now, during the summer, many people go out and enjoy themselves. Obviously, when we go out, we can meet many different people. Some of them may become our friends, while others may not. So how do you decide whether you want to be friends with someone that you meet? We can become friends when we share common interests. That means things that we do the same, maybe. We can also become friends when we have similar personalities. And that's like, well, when you think the same, all right, or act the same. We cannot tell right away whether someone is a good person or a bad person. That would be nice, though. It takes time to get to know someone and become good friends. Maybe making friends is not about finding someone who seems perfect at first. It's about spending time together, getting to know each other, and building trust. All right, everyone, it is time to get everything started here at the Kids Club. Now, just a reminder for everyone out there who's tuning in on our live stream, we'll be picking some of you who send in messages of support. Yay, go Andrew, or the whole team, but maybe me. All right. And, let us know your thoughts just to say hello. Or if you just want to practice your English, that's okay too. And if you can do that in the YouTube chat, you can do it on the BeFM Kakao Talk, or you could hit us up on the Sharp Gugong Ogong. But please remember that will cost you 100 won. All right. We'll be waiting for your messages. Okay.
Jumble Bubble Quiz.
I got surprised there. Our first segment, as always, is the quiz, the Jumble Bubble Quiz. Now, from now on, you're going to hear some clues. Now, some of them are going to come from me. I'll give you some little hints. Other ones might be an audio clue, and that means you need to listen to the sound. And we'll try to figure it out together, because I don't know what it is either. Our producer lets me know after I give all the clues. So I'm very, very curious. Are you ready? Well, I'm ready. So please remember to send in your messages. Let's start the first quiz. Okay, hint number 1. I am small and colorful. Okay. 2. I usually have red, orange, or yellow wings with black spots. That's a lot of different things. 3. I have 6 tiny legs and 2 small antennae. 4. I can fly, but I'm not a bird. Yeah, it said 6 legs. I don't know too many birds with 6 legs. And the last hint for you. My name has a lady in it, but I am not a lady. All right, everyone. Let us know your answers in the chat, and I'll give you 5 seconds. All right. If you said the answer is a ladybug, the mudangbole, then you would be correct. But don't be disappointed if you didn't get the answer correct. We will have another quiz later in the program that you can try again. And I think there's a couple other chances for little mini quizzes as we go. But it is time to get to our first guest, and it is story time with June Kim.
Hey, Andrew, have you ever thought about the what ifs in our favorite stories?
What ifs? You mean like, what if I ate 10 ice cream cones at once?
Well, maybe, but I mean, what if the big bad wolf actually just had a cold and accidentally coughed the house down?
No way! And what if Cinderella actually hated glass slippers because they were too uncomfortable to dance in?
Exactly. What if the stories we know have a whole different side we've never thought of?
Huh? I never thought about it that way. It's like a whole new adventure is hiding right behind the pages.
Imagine a different world, BeFM Kids Club.
Ask yourself, what if?
It's story time!
Okay, everyone, this Storytime episode features an AI-generated voice acting to bring the story to life. We hope you enjoy this new way of experiencing our story. Let's get started.
Today's story is Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Little Red Riding Hood. She always wore a beautiful red hood. One morning, her mother said,
Little Red Riding Hood, your grandmother is sick. I am so worried about her. Would you take this basket of food to her?
Yes, Mom.
Her mother looked at her and said,
Be careful in the forest. Don't talk to strangers and stay on the path.
Okay, Mom. Don't worry about it.
She picked up her basket and walked into the forest.
Wow! Look at the sunshine. What a beautiful day.
As she walked through the forest, she suddenly met a wolf.
Hello, Little Red Riding Hood. Where are you going?
I'm going to my grandmother's house. She's sick, so I'm taking her some food. Look, my mom prepared this for her.
The wolf laughed and asked,
Oh, that's very nice. Where does your grandmother live?
She lives in a little house on the other side of the forest.
The wolf thought,
Let me see. Let me think. Oh, I have an idea.
Then he said,
Why don't you pick some beautiful flowers for your grandmother? I'm sure she would love them.
Little Red Riding Hood looked at the flowers.
Flowers? Oh, that's a very good idea.
She walked off the path and started picking flowers. Meanwhile, the wolf quickly ran to Grandma's house.
I'll get there first.
The wolf arrived at Grandma's house.
Who's there? Who is it?
The wolf disguised his voice and said,
It's me, Grandma. I'm Little Red Riding Hood. I brought you some food.
Oh, my dear, come in.
Finally, the wolf quickly went inside. A little later, Little Red Riding Hood arrived.
Grandma, are you there? It's me, Little Red Riding Hood.
The wolf imitated Grandma's voice and said,
Come in, dear.
Little Red Riding Hood walked into the room. She looked at Grandma.
Grandma, why do you have such big ears?
So I can hear you better.
And Grandma, why do you have such big eyes?
So I can see you better.
And Grandma, why do you have such big teeth?
Why do I have such big teeth?
Because I can eat you.
No, you're not Grandma.
Little Red Riding Hood screamed and ran away. Just then, a kind woodcutter heard the noise.
Oh, Little Red Riding Hood, what's happening?
She pointed to the house and cried,
There's a bad wolf inside. He tried to eat my grandmother.
The kind woodcutter quickly ran into the house and saw the wolf. The wolf got scared and quickly ran away. Finally, Little Red Riding Hood found her grandma and hugged her.
Grandma, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Remember, Little Red Riding Hood, always be careful when you are alone. Here are always kind neighbors around us who are ready to help us.
Little Red Riding Hood smiled.
Yes, Grandma, I'll remember that.
Welcome back, everyone. That was our story, Little Red Riding Hood. Now, June, I think, or actually I should say, welcome. All right, it's great to see you again. I think Little Red Riding Hood learned an important lesson today.
She certainly did. She learned that we need to be careful, especially when we're alone.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, Andrew, it's so good to see you again. How have you been?
Good. I feel I got back last week from vacation, and I guess the jet lag. So for our listeners who don't know what jet lag is, it's, after you fly a great distance and there's lots of, I guess, time zone changes, your sleep schedule, everything is so different. But I guess maybe yesterday or today that I feel like I'm back to normal.
Oh, wow.
I'm
That was
back
pretty
to,
quick, though.
Yeah, it was. I think the whole family is doing okay. Sometimes I do feel like I might need a nap in the middle of the day. But yeah, not bad. Now, how about you? How has your summer been?
I've been all right. It's been a really warm summer here. I don't know if it was the same there.
I think warm would be an understatement.
Right.
I was following along to the weather here in Korea, and I was just thinking the whole time, thank goodness I'm in Canada. Thank goodness I'm in Canada. Because it was warm during the day, but the nights I could wear a hoodie. I could, feel very comfortable, sleep with a blanket, no aircon. It was fantastic. Yeah. So anyway, let's get back to our story here. Now, I think there was another important lesson.
What was it?
Now, I think it was that we shouldn't always trust people just because they sound friendly.
I think so. The wolf sounded friendly at first, and he asked Little Red Riding Hood where she was going, and then he gave her an idea about picking flowers. But then his idea was actually a trick.
Right. And what did Little Red Riding Hood do that was, I guess we could say, so dangerous?
She told the wolf where her grandmother lived. And then she left the path.
That's right. Her mother told her, stay on the path. But Little Red Riding Hood forgot.
Right. Sometimes we can get excited or distracted and forget good advice and the road we should be on.
Yeah, exactly. And, it's so scary sometimes.
Right, it is. Have you ever been told not to do something, but you did it anyways? And what happened?
Well, where I grew up in Canada, we were still in the city, but kind of, I would say it's kind of like if we're thinking of Busan, it would be like growing up in Jungwon or like in Gijang. So you're still part of the city, but there's lots of nature and forests. And sometimes my mom would say, don't go to this area unless I was with my older brother or some older friends. And I went there. It was the winter time. And we were on this ice area, and I went through the ice.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I mean, you can imagine how cold it is.
Right.
Got back to my house, and my mom just looked at me, and she said, "Where did you go?" And I was like, "Oh, no." Yeah, so not great. How about yourself?
I was thinking about it. I couldn't think of one, but I thought of this, like, where my mom normally told me what to do instead of what not to do.
Okay.
So she always told me to check twice or like write a list for things I forget because I always forget things. And so, but then I didn't take her advice. And so I end up always going back twice or three times every time I leave home. And so I realized that advice that our parents give us are to help us, not to like make us bored or to bother us.
Yeah, not to kind of like put you in a cage.
Right.
It's to protect you. Now, I mean, sometimes children, and I sometimes am still a child and forget those and things like that. But okay, so now, June, what if you saw a friend walking away from a safe path and because something looked fun, or maybe they saw something like, "Ooh, this looks great." What would you say to them?
I would say fun lasts only a short while, but walking away from a safe path is a lot to lose and risky.
Okay.
What about you?
That's heavy. I like that, though. Yeah, I would probably, tell them to maybe make sure what they were going, or it's kind of like a new road, and you always need to look both ways before you cross the street, and then maybe look again. So maybe double check these things. If you're an adult, I think it's different than if you're a kid.
Right.
If you're a kid out there, listen to mom and dad or grandma or grandpa or your teachers. But for adults, it might be a little bit different. Now, I think it is time for a quiz. Now, quiz number 1, everybody. What did Little Red Riding Hood's mother tell her to do in the forest? Was it A, run as fast as she could?
B, stay on the path and don't talk to strangers?
Or C, pick lots of flowers? And the answer is, what is it, June? B, yes.
Stay on the path and don't talk to strangers.
Great job. Well, do you remember why the wolf told Little Red Riding Hood to pick flowers?
Was it because he really wanted to make Grandma happy?
No. It was a trick. The wolf wanted her to leave the path, the safe path, so he could get to Grandma's house first.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so sometimes someone may give us nice sounding idea like, wow, those flowers look beautiful. And they probably were, as we could see in the video. But we should still stop and think, is it safe?
That's a very useful question. And I like the ending of the story too, where she ran away and asked for help.
Yeah, and a kind woodcutter came to help her and Grandma. So if something scary happens, what should, the children do?
I think children don't have to solve scary problems by yourself, so you should tell a trustable adult.
That's an important point. And it doesn't always have to be mom or dad. You could find somebody. And again,
trust.
this also might be a stranger sometimes, but usually people are looking to help kids.
Right.
And Grandma also said something nice. There are kind neighbors around us who are ready to help. And I give that same advice to my children as well.
Oh, wow.
So, June, if you could give, our, star of the story, Little Red Riding Hood, one piece of advice before she went into the forest, what would you say?
I want to tell her, remember what your mom told you. Stay on the path and don't share private information. And if something feels off, get help.
Yeah, that's good advice. My advice would be that, and I've told this to my kids as well, that, if someone comes up to you, if you say, oh, I'm meeting my mom or I'm meeting my dad, then they'll be like,
Okay.
yeah, they might run away, so it's a little bit different.
That's a good tip.
I think that, because you can also trick the other people, which could help you. But I think your point is right. Stay on the safe path. Sometimes that safe path might seem a little boring or not the, most fun way to go, but there's a reason it's the safe way to go.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great.
And, everybody, we say this every time at the end of story time. That's all we have for today.
Right.
It's gone so fast. Now, everyone out there, please, adults and children, be careful. Think before you act and ask for help when you need it. Now, I think we can all learn something from the Little Red Riding Hood story. Try to be safe. Listen to the adults or, someone, if they're giving you advice to do something, maybe they've done it before.
Right.
So it could help you. So thank you so much for coming in, June.
Thank you. It's so good to see you again.
Good to see
and
you as
Eden
well.
And Kian
yeah,
too.
my boys are here with me today as well. And you could see some of their videos with June on the NoTube channel here. So thank you so much. And we'll see you next time.
All right. See
Okay,
you.
bye-bye.
I can take you around the world. Hi, hi, happy, shiny days. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and let's get round the world. Hi, hi, happy, shiny days. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, let's get round the world. Let's get round the world. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Jumble Bubble Quiz.
When we hear that music, we know it's time for the quiz. And this is our second quiz. So for everyone out there, if you didn't get the answer correct to quiz number 1, the ladybug, it's your chance to, or even if you did get it right, you have a second chance to get it right this time as well. So we have some more clues to give to you. Let's get to quiz number 2. Hint 1. I am usually white and square shaped. 2. I am used when you make a mistake. Oh, this sounds very important. 3. I can remove pencil marks from paper. 4. I used to be made of rubber. And 5, you can find me in most students' pencil cases. All right, everyone, you have 5 seconds to get in touch with us starting now. Okay, I think everyone, maybe you were wondering, I think I got it. But then when we heard pencil case, I think you knew for sure. It's an eraser. Yeah, for sure. And I think everybody has one of them. Now, if you didn't get it right, don't worry. You'll have a chance next week for sure. But if you want to say anything to us, you can jump on to the chat right on the BeFM Kids YouTube channel, or you could send us a message through Kakao Talk, or if you have 101, you could send us a message through Sharp Gugong Ogong on that text message, okay? But now we're going to turn the volume up a little bit and the excitement, and it is time for Sing-Along Time with Cadra.
Hey there! Are you enjoying it so far? Dive into stories, tackle quizzes, and sing along. I've been waiting for you all week. Come on, let's go all the way. You're tuning into BeFM Kids Club, and it's time to sing along with me, Cadra.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Hey, and I wasn't even looking really at it. That was amazing.
That was beautiful.
This is a new xylophone, or new for me. I guess maybe Asia had it before. But it is time for Sing Along with Cadra.
Yay.
How are things?
I'm good. Welcome back.
Thank you so
Good
much.
to see you back here.
Yes, it's great to see you as well, and also everyone on the team, and to see June for story time.
Right.
It is great. Now, it is time for a song.
Yes.
Are you excited?
I am. But before that, tell me about it. How was it?
Everything was unreal. You know, it was great to see a lot of family and friends. Maybe and sometimes I'll go back home. I consider Busan my home now. All right, not my second home. It is my home. I've lived here for a very long time. But when I go back to Canada, I don't get to see everyone every time I go home. So it's kind of like, oh, I didn't see this person last time. I really want to see them now. And it's just a lot of my friends have children or, full careers. And it's just, you sit down for a coffee or food and it's just talk. It was absolutely amazing.
Good job. And how was the weather? Was it okay?
Well, and I was explaining to June that I was following the weather here in Korea.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, my goodness. I can't even imagine if I was here at the end of July, early August. But it was, I explained to June as well that it was hot during the day, not hot like here. People in Canada were like, oh, it's so humid. And I said,
compared to Busan.
Not like Busan, not like Korea. So it was different, but the evenings were cool.
Really?
There were nights we had a campfire outside.
Wow. Sounds so
and
nice.
if I explain that to someone in Korea, they're like, campfire, 35 degrees?
Yeah,
No way.
tropical nights are continuing.
Yeah, so
still
it was
in
warm,
Busan.
but I guess it depends on where you're at in the country. But where I was, it was very, very comfortable.
That's nice. I'm so jealous because it's been so hot and humid, and we also had a really bad drought. So we really needed some rain.
Yeah, I heard that from a lot of people, and it's not great. So I think you and we had a very different summer.
I guess so, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
But summer is almost over, and we're going toward fall.
Yeah, actually, it was funny because yesterday morning I came in to the station, and on my way here at like 7 a.m., I thought, oh, this is nice.
The weather and everything.
It didn't last long, no. By 10 a.m., I was like, ugh.
Never mind.
Take me back to 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Yeah, but the mornings and evenings are getting a little different. Just get rid of the humidity.
Right. The humidity is always the problem. So I was actually wondering, when people in Canada have their summer vacation, Andrew, what do they usually do?
I think it would be different for different households. A lot of people, their children play sports in the summer. So they might be traveling for baseball or soccer or something like that. Or, people, they'll go camping or go on little vacations themselves. But it is... I don't want to say it's so different than in Korea because people want to do stuff, but I feel a lot of time in Canada, people want to do stuff outside.
Outdoor activities.
Exactly.
I see.
In Korea,
it's a little hard.
Hot and sticky.
Hot and sticky, exactly. Yeah. But, the best thing about having vacation is, just go home, relax a little bit, spend time with your families, with your friends. So you get to spend time with people you don't get to see every day. Yeah,
and I think, I know my kids are here with me today, and they'll probably agree, we ate like off the barbecue probably every other day.
Wow, every other day.
But it was it's so convenient. And also you're not turning the stove or the oven on in the house, which would heat up the house.
Yes.
So we're outside, chicken or hamburgers or hot dogs. And then some, cold pasta salads and stuff like that.
Together.
It was great.
Awesome.
It was great. So after 5 weeks away, it does feel really good to see everyone here again.
Welcome back.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sometimes you have to go somewhere else, or sometimes we're just apart
Definitely.
for a quiet while. And when that happens, we say goodbye.
We say goodbye, but not yet, not today.
Not today.
The segment's not over, all right?
Not for the segment.
But goodbye doesn't always mean forever.
Of course, exactly. Sometimes it just means until, we meet again. And that's what today's song is about.
Yes, and I see that you brought your friend.
Yes, that's right.
Always excited when Cadra brings a friend with her because it just... it maybe means I don't have to do anything, but yeah, for sure.
I'll still be very happy to sing along with you. Today, yes, we'll sing along with the guitar.
I can't wait. What is the song that we're going to sing today?
So today's song, the title is Friends Forever.
By who?
By Cadra.
What? Come on.
So, ready?
All right, let's get into it.
All right, Friends Forever. Hi, hey, hello. That's how it all began. And we became good friends. We laughed, we played, we danced, we sang. We shared our little hearts, 'cause that's what friends are for. So many memories, so many days we passed, so many dreams we had. Oh, precious little moments. And now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. We may be far apart, but you will stay in my heart forever. Goodbye, goodbye. Until we meet again, you'll always be my friend. You and I. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, my friend.
Couple clicks for Cadra. I miss this so much. And it was really sweet. And listeners, I didn't sing along because I didn't know the melody. It was my first time.
Everyone's first time.
Yeah, hearing this as well. And it's really sweet, but you wrote this.
Yes, I did. I'm so happy to share my song with our listeners. Did you like it?
Yeah, and the thing is, I think maybe a lot of our listeners, they might not know that you're a musician, you're a singer-songwriter.
I
and all the other times we sang maybe songs from somebody else and
Right.
you put a little spin on it, like made it your own and stuff. But this was your own song.
Original song, yes.
And I loved, was this a premiere?
Kind of, yes.
Woo! We're part of it, everyone. I love it.
For our listeners, yes.
Now, I love the lyrics. Now, can we go through them a little bit?
Of course, of course. So I started the song with hi, hey, hello, because that's how our friendship starts.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't know yet that you're going to become really good friends.
Okay. And then we become friends.
Right, absolutely. And then we laugh together, we play together, dance, sing along. All those little moments become our memories.
And there's lots of lines I really enjoyed in the song or lyrics. But the one I liked was so many memories, so many days we passed,
Right.
so many dreams we had.
Right. So when you think about it, that's what friendship is made of. Not just big special moments, but all those little things we do together.
And it makes one great big thing.
Right,
I
right.
love it. So like going to school together, playing games, sharing snacks. Ooh, that sounds good.
Or singing songs together.
Yeah, exactly. That's like us. It's great.
And then the song changes a little. It says, now it's time to say goodbye.
It doesn't always have to be sad, but which brings us back to what we were talking about earlier.
Right. So sometimes people we care about have to go somewhere else.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean, the friendship has to like break up or finish.
Not at all. You can be far apart and still remember someone.
Yeah, and there's the part in the song that said, "You'll stay in my heart forever."
Well, which is a sweet way of saying, even if we're not together right now, you're still my friend.
I like that. It's very sweet.
Me too. And actually, today is my last day here with BeFM Kids. So I wanted to bring a special goodbye present for everyone.
Oh, So you're saying goodbye to the BFM Kids listeners?
Well, for now, yes.
Oh, but not forever.
Not forever, of course not. We're still friends, right?
Exactly. Of course we are. That's for sure.
Of course. Even if I'm not here every day or every week, I'll remember all the fun we had together.
Yeah, it's for sure. And maybe if it's one of your first times tuning in to the program, you can go back on the BFM Kids YouTube channel and rewatch. And honestly, Kadra's brought so much to the show and so much energy and always bringing in an extra little friend as well. And I loved it. So that's where we have the lyrics, until we meet again.
Exactly.
So, Cadra, are we going to hear the song one more time?
Of course.
Please.
My pleasure. Ready? So this is Friends Forever by me. Hi, hey, hello. That's how it all began. And we became good friends. We laughed, we played, we danced, we sang. We shared our little hearts, 'cause that's what friends are for. So many memories, so many days we passed, so many dreams we had, our precious little moments. And now it's time to say goodbye, 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 goodbye. We may be far apart, but you will stay in my heart forever. Goodbye, goodbye, until we meet again. You'll always be my friend, you and I. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, my friend.
Oh.
Yay!
And that was Friends Forever by Cadra. Cadra, I just want to take a minute and say thank you for all the songs and stories you shared for us. Now, I have a question. It was not prepared, but I'm curious.
Yes.
I like to take inspiration from a lot of different things. And as a singer-songwriter and a musician, who inspires you to, or maybe your favorite musicians or artists to listen to? Anybody?
I have so many artists, but every time I think all my friends are the huge inspiration for me.
I love that.
Like the little moments.
Yeah.
Or I even wrote a song with my friend's name,
Yeah.
Jisoo. The song
Okay.
title is Jisoo Next Door.
Oh.
Because she was actually the one who gave me a birthday present when I was in the military.
Oh, wow.
During the training.
Oh.
So he hid breads in her shirt to say happy birthday from the hospital. So all those little moments, like special, unforgettable moments that I have with my friends is always the biggest inspiration for me.
I have so many unforgettable moments with you that you share with us. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Andrew. And thank you, everyone, our listeners and the whole team. It was such a pleasure and an honor for me to sing along with all of you. I'll miss you.
Oh, we'll miss you too.
But we'll be friends forever, no matter how far we're apart.
Hey, you're right. And if I am ever feeling distant from Cadra, I'll listen to this episode.
Aw, that would be
It's
nice.
great. And we'll definitely meet again. But until then,
bye-bye.
Okay, everyone. Say bye to Cadra.
Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Yeonjae Seo. I'm a 4th grader in Jeongwan. I can't wait to learn English and have fun with BeFM Kids Club.
Hello, my name is Chris. I am 8 years old. I live in Dongdaegu and I enjoy listening to BeFM.
Hello, my name is Tina. I am a 6th grade elementary school student. Please make lots of fun videos.
I'm Alice. I'm Leo. We are close twins. I really want to learn English.
Hello, my name is Liha and my age is 7. Good luck for your channel. I love you.
My name is Park Sung-hyo. I am so excited for the BeFM Kids Club.
My name is Kim Min-jo. I am so happy to meet BeFM Kids Club.
My name is Kim Yeon-woo. I am in the 3rd grade at Dongcheon Elementary School. Go BeFM!
Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm enjoying learning English. You're listening to BeFM Kids Club.
My name is Seoju Ha. I've been waiting for BeFM Kids Club a lot. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Okay, everyone, it's time for Andrew to the rescue. Now, I don't wear a cape, but I wore my fanciest shirt today to be a superhero for you in our last episode of the summer, all right? But not our last episode ever, obviously. Now, everybody needs a superhero in their life, and Andrew to the rescue is where I get stories, concerns, or maybe just something that might be bothering you and you need some advice. I'm here to help you. Well, I hope I can help you. And usually each week we have, one or two stories from you, our listeners, that are looking for a little advice. So why don't we get to our first question for Andrew? Dear Andrew, I have a dream of becoming a K-pop idol, but I have a problem that makes me feel worried about myself. I really enjoy singing and dancing, and becoming an idol has always been one of my biggest dreams. But recently, I have started to worry about my appearance. When I look in the mirror, I sometimes feel uncomfortable. I also worry that other people might judge me because of the way I look. Since idols are often expected to look perfect, I'm afraid that I might not be good enough. I still love singing and dancing, and I really want to achieve my dream. But sometimes I wonder if I should give up. Should I keep pursuing my dream, or should I focus on changing myself first? Well, I would say, first off, don't compare yourself to others. You are you, and that's what makes you special. Okay, so the moment you change from being yourself, you're not you anymore. And then it doesn't make you as special. Also, when we see those idols or actors or actresses on TV, on the internet, or in the movies, they have an entire team behind them that, does their makeup, they take them to the gym, somebody cooks for them. They're not doing it alone, and neither should you, all right? So comparing yourself to, somebody that's an idol already, I think you might be being a little bit hard on yourself. Some things that you can do are to take care of yourself. And you could do that by eating well. You need to get enough sleep. So listen to mom and dad. That's definitely important. And, take care of your body in a certain way. Also, it sounds like you already have some talents. You enjoy singing and dancing, all right? So focus on those. You could try to get better at those, and then that could help you pursue your dream of becoming an idol. And finally, be kind to yourself, all right? If you're not kind to yourself, others aren't really going to respect you. So if they know that you have the confidence, they'll show you respect as well. Okay, so I hope that helps. And if you become an idol, don't forget us. Come and see us. Good? All right, moving on to our next story. Dear Andrew, I have a hard time speaking in front of people because I am shy. When I stand in front of the class, my face turns red and my heart starts beating fast. Sometimes I know what I want to say, but I can't get the words out. I worry that my classmates will notice how nervous I am or laugh at me. Oh, that's not fun. Because of this, I often avoid giving presentations, even though I want to become more confident and speak in front of people. I really want to overcome my shyness, but I don't know how to start. How can I feel less nervous when I speak in front of my classmates? I'm going to share a secret with you, just with you. Well, I guess everyone else that's watching as well. When I was younger, I was the exact same way. If I had to get up in front of my class, I would get nervous, my face would look like a tomato, and my heart would just... I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to make a mistake. And even now, today, before our show, I felt a little nervous. All right, I haven't been here for a few weeks, and every time that I come on the radio, I feel that way. So how can you become better and more confident? One of the easiest ways is to practice and be prepared. Now, I know that's not always the case. You can't always be prepared, but when you can, it will help a lot, especially with presentations. If you practice at home, when you get in front of your class or whoever you're talking in front of, it won't be the first time that you've done it. So that's one. The second would be before you go and talk in front of people, take a deep breath. And also, I say this to myself, I can do it. All right. And, it's okay to be a little bit scared. Everyone is. All right. But with more practice, you can get better. Also, I always found when I was at school, I would look to the friends who I was more comfortable with because I speak to them every day. So it was just like I was talking to them. So maybe give that a try and, start small. Don't try to do everything at once. All right. So that is my advice for you. I hope that it helps you a lot. Okay. Now, for our listeners out there, if you have any problems or concerns, or you just want to talk to us, you can leave a message through the sharp Gugong Ogong, which costs 100 won. You can hit us up on the BeFM Kakao Talk, and who knows, you might be a winner through this segment. Thank you so much. Also, if you want to, maybe have your story shared here on the air or live, you can go over to our webpage at www.befm.or.kr/BFM Kids Club Bulletin Board and leave your anonymous message there. Anonymous means nobody will know it was you. Okay? We won't share any names or anything like that. Now, just to let everyone know before we wrap up today, that if you want to listen on the radio, you can check us out on 90.5 on Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Or if you only watched a part of today's show, or you're interested in our other shows from before, you can go on to NoTube, the BeFM Kids channel, where you are right now. And there's so many episodes and so much other content on there for you to enjoy. And I'm sad to say it is time to wrap up today's show. BeFM Kids Club is produced by Supidi, written by Kate, and hosted by me. And I'm very happy to say that I'm back. Andrew Murphy. Until next week, everyone, have a great one. Bye-bye.